I'm Dan Galusha, welcome to another edition of Shootin' Plink. You know, when we've been shooting, we've shot at playing cards where we've tried to split them down the middle, but have you ever thought about throwing playing cards? Yeah, well, SOG has got that for you. Right here in this case. I mean, very, very nice case, by the way. And here they are. They're 4 aces. All folds out like that. Let's pull out one of them. They're called Death Cards. It's even on the back. There's the ace of spades, and there's the rest of the aces besides. And I'll tell you right now, these edges are extremely sharp on these. So be very, very careful when throwing them, and I'm going to show you how to throw them. You can do them in different ways. You can do them like you would, I guess, a frisbee, or you can throw them this way or that way, and they'll usually stick. But again, they're very, very sharp, so you have to get a hold of them like this on the corners. You don't want to put your hand necessarily this way, or you're probably going to end up getting cut. But they got sharp corners to them, but I have noticed that where I've been throwing them, the corners are starting to wear down just a little bit on them. Not sufficiently yet, but so far, just a little bit, and probably because of where it's been hitting. But what we're going to do is we're going to take these over, and we're going to, and by the way, they're about 3.5 inches long, about 2 and 3/4, I guess, wide. And they weigh just less than 3 ounces. They're about 2.5 ounces a piece. So for the size that it is, if it was a knife, I'd say, hey, that's perfect. And they do have some nice weight to them. So let's take these over there to the range, and we'll see how we're going to throw them. Okay, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to throw them overhand like this. I got to hold the corner. Almost like a half spin to it, really. And that one hit probably straight on the edge, and they're sharp, but they don't always stick. Well, 3 out of the 4 stuck, and they're sticking actually right on the edge, but if they don't hit quite this right spot, they won't. Let's take that other one. I've got one, in fact, I think it's this one, that doesn't stick as well for some reason. That time it did. But I think they're all stuck except for one on the edge. Damn right. They all stuck straight in. That shows you how sharp those edges are. They all stuck like this except for that top one where it's stuck on the corner. But now let's go back and see how they'll do a little bit further. They're a little bit difficult to throw back farther because of their weight. Well, let's try it back here at the 13-foot mark, regular knife throwing distance, and that is a little bit more difficult when you got them this weight. They're not even 3 ounces. That almost kind of took off and flew, but it stuck. That one went a little low. That one didn't stick. And that one did. Got 2 bullseyes out of them, and one stuck low and the other one came off. But boy, I'll tell you, that took a lot of oomph to do that. So let's go, and we're going to go up a little bit closer and see if they do a little bit better. Okay, we're going to try them here at the 10-foot mark. See how it works. That one went a little high. Yeah. Okay, we got 3 of them. One of them went on a little highway. Say, get it, and we'll throw it again. This one's got an edge on it. It's damaged a little bit. Right down here and right there. I have to give it a touch-up, and that might be one of the problems with this card. And it's stuck. So we got all 4 of them stuck. I had to go back and get the other one, of course. But anyway, we got them. So now what I'm going to do, we're going to see just how far I can throw these. We're going to go back a lot further. And I'm not too sure about this one. Okay, we're going to try it back here. And as you can see, I had definitely been cut. And that's from just removing them. that's when you probably can get injured more, especially when they're close together like those two were. But we're going to try this, and I may end up having to take care of some bleeding, but we're going to try them from actually past 16 foot, so let's give it a try. It's stuck, but it's stuck low. Shows you these things are just too light to be thrown from long distance. Yeah. Well, that one's stuck. And they're stuck. So, anyway, we got them stuck, but yeah, I better take care of some bleeding and then we'll be back. Alright, I still got some blood, but in fact, I got some on my playing card, but what we're going to do is we're going to try different ways of throwing this, such as this way, sidearm. Yeah, it worked. And then this way, like a frisbee. It stuck. It didn't stick exactly right. What do you say we throw two of them at the same time, but with both arms? Yep, it worked. So, yeah, you can see how well they stick when you can do it that easy with both arms. And so you do them different ways. I'm going to try to put two of them together and throw them, and we'll see if that works. Okay, we're going to try two of them together. And there's two different ways due to the fact that it's got the different edges, and we're going to try it both ways and see how this works. First one, I'm going to put them this way, these two sides together. This is the one with the damaged edge, so hopefully it'll work. And I'm going to pick it by this end and throw it this way. Nope, they didn't stick, and they both hit. They just didn't stick. So now what we're going to do is going to turn them. Oh, I got the other two cards here. We're going to take them, and we're going to put them this side to this side, like this, and hold them, and we'll see how they work. That way they work. So, there's the trick. Now we'll get the two that didn't stick, and see if those will stick the same way. Okay, now got them like this. Yeah, in fact, we got a grouping of 4 right in the same spot. Yeah, you can see that, all 4 of them right in the same area. Now I got to try to get them out of there without not getting cut more, because that's when you really get yourself cut, is trying to get those out. So I'll get those out of there, and then we're going to try some other card tricks. Alright, we're going to try some more card tricks. We're going to throw 4 at one time, and I'm still bleeding. And we're going to do them this way, 2 in each hand, and see how that works. And this way. There you go, all 4 of them stuck, but here's the thing. You notice which corner I had them on, too. I had them both holding them the same way. If I hold them the other corner, that don't necessarily mean that they're going to stick. Anyway, all 4 of them stuck, as you see. Now, maybe some more card tricks. Okay, like I said, some more card tricks. And we're going to try to throw 4 at one time with one hand. And I'm going to do it. As you notice, I've got the 2 middle ones spaced like I did on the others when we threw 4 with 2 different hands. And the others I've got them spaced just a little bit, so we'll see how it works. All 4 of them, and we'll take a close look at that. Okay, you notice they all 4 stuck. Now what we're going to do is we're going to try them 2 at a time and do them backhanded. Not at the same time, but who knows, maybe in a little bit. And just stop and wipe some blood off. So now we're going to try it with this hand, this direction. Yep, stuck those 2, doing them that way. Well, that's it with our ace of spades here, the SOG Death Cards, as they call it. It looks about like that, the way I'm got cut. And they're very, very sharp, and the biggest problem I found was when you actually have to remove them, like I did when they were close together. Then yeah, they're a real problem. But otherwise, if you grip them like this, they'll probably stick and you won't have to worry about getting cut that way. But as I said, they are a lot of fun. The SOG playing cards. Just be careful with them. So until next time, get out there, shoot safe, throw safe, and have a great day of plinking.